Hi guys, welcome to my first official YouTube video. Am I really saying that right now? Like, my first what? Yes, welcome to my first official YouTube video. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm sure most of the people in my generation with social media and stuff, video content creation, it's always been something that I really wanted to do. I never did. And so I personally this year have been growing, have been going after my goals, trying to really get it done. We're breaking off bad habits. We're doing all that. And so how can I really say that I'm growing this, that, and the third, and I'm not even striving for one of my biggest goals that have been there for years? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 tips, I'll say about 5, on how I've been reaching my goals. So to start off our list at number 1, I think it's important to be okay with being uncomfortable, like getting out of your comfort zone. I've been doing this thing, I saw a TikTok about it, and it's like rejection therapy, where you do a bunch of things where you're gonna be told no or maybe looked at weird to try to get used to that feeling. And y'all, that has been such a help. Putting myself in positions and situations that I usually stray away from. Like, I used to be very shy, timid, didn't want to talk. I never wanted to be told no or looked at weird or nothing. But baby, you got to get out of that mindset. You got to be okay sticking out, bringing attention to yourself. But one way I did that, my phone, I have a phone case on it, screen protector, and I bought the one where you can break it and you get a replacement for free if you bought this specific one. And so I did. Cracked my screen protector, went in to get a replacement, and cracked it on the way out the store. So old me, I would have been like, no, I'll just wait for tomorrow. I'll just wait for tomorrow. But no, I was like, no, Jalen, go in there, get your new screen protector. This is your phone. Like, get your new screen protector. I went in there. They told me no. They told me it was only one a day, but I still did it. You know what I'm saying? Putting yourself constantly in new situations where you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone is only going to help you when it comes to changing your life. Because let's think about it. You want to be somebody that you are not right now. You want to be, whether more financially well off, you want to be in different circles, maybe a new place, city, new habits, All these things are foreign to you. So when you're building these habits up, putting yourselves out in these new places, it's going to be uncomfortable. And you have to embrace the uncomfortableness of it all, okay? So make it your goal to be uncomfortable, because if you are not uncomfortable, you are not growing. My next tip that is going to help you reach your goals is going to be organized. Now, this is kind of up for debate. I'm going to be honest, because I know there are a lot of people who they're not type A. Like, they don't need to be like strict and rigid. But I really think structuring your days, your weeks, your month with set intentions, set things that you want to get done, it really does help you to put your life into perspective. Having my life written down so that I know what to do, when I need to do it, and I'm checking these things off, that has helped me significantly in reaching my goals. When I just wake up and it's just free willy-nilly, like I just do what comes to my mind, I don't get things done, I feel unorganized, I feel rushed, I feel like a million things in my mind. But when you sit down and set those intentions, write them down for the week, things you know you're going to get done, you really reach those goals. I suggest a planner. I bought myself a planner. In here I have my monthly goals, I have my weekly goals, like everything that I need to do for that day. Don't just organize your tasks, organize your mind too. Get you some journals. Write down what you're feeling that day, what you're thinking that day, the things that you are struggling with, the things you need to work on. Y'all, I organized this YouTube video. Like, please, I'm organize everything in my life. It has helped me significantly getting my thoughts down on paper, getting my goals down on paper. Y'all, get organized in 2023. So with that being said, get organized, get out of your comfort zone. And my third tip for how we're going to reach our goals, become the best versions of ourselves, we are going to be consistent. All of this stuff is low-key useless if you're not going to consistently do it. Oh, I want to go to the gym, and then you go for a week or you go for a month. No, like, you really have to consistently show up for yourself. You have to make that not an option. An example of it is, for me, my skin, my skincare. I don't have the best skin, but I get complimented on my skin a lot. I did my skincare routine for months, every single day, every single night, before I was ever complimented on it. I didn't just wake up one day, do a skincare routine for a week, and then I get compliments on my skin. No. It took time. It took consistency. It took me doing something habitually every day with relatively no progress to get to my goal, which was clear skin. And I got it, and now I get complimented on it. You have to do things like increment by increment. Delay gratification. I'm telling you, when you are doing things consistently, it's like compounding your efforts. So then when you get to that end goal, it's exponentially better than just something like you did for a week. Being consistent, showing up every single day to do something, that is what is going to get you to your goals. Consistently saving, consistently doing routines, habits, consistently saying no to things, saying yes to the uncomfortable, consistently doing those things is what makes changes. You could do anything for a week. You know how many things I've said I was going to do, did it for a little bit, and it doesn't stick. You have to be consistent. Along with consistency, this is the hardest one on this list. You're getting uncomfortable, that's pretty hard, whatever. Being organized, relatively easy. Consistency, that's a little more hard. But I'm telling you, personally, the hardest thing on this list is discipline. You have to have discipline if you want to get anywhere. Doing what you don't want to do because you know you need to. If you have to feel motivated to get your goals done, you are never going to get them. The day that you wake up and don't want to do something and decide to do it anyway, that is when you're making real progress. That is when you are getting uncomfortable. You're becoming somebody that you weren't the day before. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't feel like it. I want to lay in bed a little longer. But you decide to do it anyway, and you're consistently doing the discipline thing, you're going to be Bill Gates by the end of the year. Like, come on. Come on. Discipline. You cannot do things just because you feel like it. You cannot. You will never get anywhere. You need to be disciplined. You just have to do it. Like, there's no secret. There's no tips. There's no tricks. You just have to do it. Every single time I do something that I didn't feel like doing, afterwards, the amount of gratification that you feel, now that's something checked off your list. Now that's something you don't have to worry about. Like, you got the hard part out of the way. You will always feel so much better doing the thing than not. Like, I have never done something that I knew was good for me and felt bad after. Maybe tired, but that's it. We got out of our comfort zone. We got organized. We started being consistent, and we're disciplined. Those are all great tools. Marvelous, great, mwah. But none of them mean anything. To me, this is the most important step. Step number 5. You have to be grounded by something. Like, there's no question about it. For me personally, that is God. I start and end every single day in my word, in my Bible, in prayer. You have to have something that grounds you, something that you can tap into as your source, something that is going to make it all worth it. You waking up every day and doing everything on your own is not something that I feel is sustainable. Because in my times where I really don't want to do something, I got to call on God. God, give me the strength, because only by your strength can I do this right now. Being grounded is something that I feel like makes you stay sane, because you can go, 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 go for months and months and months. But at the end of the day, you need that source, something higher than you, something bigger than you to tap into. Making sure that you are grounded and humbled in something. One of my favorite things is like, what is it? A man who stands for nothing falls for everything, or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? You have to be so stuck and grounded and rooted in something. You have to have some kind of moral basis that gets you through it all and keeps you on the right track. That is the most important. If you listen to nothing else, if you don't have these grand plans, you don't need to be the biggest, best version of yourself, or you're okay with just being chill. You're okay with spending your day doing whatever. Make sure you just have that source that you can tap into. Keeps you level, grounded, at peace, at ease. So those are just some of the tips that have really helped me this year. It is currently April, and just like everybody else, at the beginning of the year in January, I had all these resolutions, all these things that I wanted to do, but I made it a priority to actually stick to them this year. I think we all know what it's like to set goals, and by the beginning of March, like they're completely gone. But I really wanted to do the hard thing this year and think about future me. Think about what I really want out of my life and to go get it. So these tips have been my holy grail. It's not easy. Like, you're going to have your days where you don't feel like it. You're going to have your times where you're like, no ma'am. But it is so worth it because, as you can see, I've started this YouTube video. That is a goal that I've always had, and I just had to do it. I think it's called what? Perfection paralysis. It could be something, I could be completely off, but it's basically not starting something because everything's not perfect. All the stars have to align for you to start, and there will never be a perfect time. Like, it is literally just a decision that you make and then you just follow through. So if you like this video, if you know you're gonna perform these tips, if you know you're gonna stay consistent, and you want an accountability partner, you found one. How can you make a YouTube video talking about reaching your goals, being consistent, being disciplined, and all this stuff, and then I don't stay consistent with my YouTube channel? So now this video is my accountability partner. Make sure you're getting to your goals. This isn't something that's just for 2023. This isn't something that's just for the start of the year. We are at our 4-month check-in. We are 1/3 the way through the year. Have you gotten anything done that you wanted to? And if you haven't, it's not too late. So I just want to thank you guys for coming on this journey with me, seeing what I have to offer on this YouTube channel. I'll be posting a little bit of everything, a little bit of fashion, lifestyle, fitness, God, all of it, tips and tricks and whatever the case may be. Follow me on Instagram at Jalen Amira. Follow me on TikTok at Amira Records, same name as this channel. TikTok is where I post the most. I love me a little TikTok video. Bye.